Safety Manager, From Zero to Expert, by Dmitry Borovoy. DataQ, How to Fight Violations Back. Chapter 14. DataQ, How to Fight Violations Back. This chapter is about how to get back the points FMCSA took from you unfairly. What DataQ is, what actually gets reversed, and what doesn't. How to write a request so the state inspector comes down on your side. After this chapter, you'll stop swallowing every violation in silence. You'll fight back on what can be fought. And that's more than it looks. 14.1. Where DataQ came from and why you need it. Chapter 12 covered how inspectors write violations. Chapter 13 covered tickets and warnings. That leaves the question this whole chapter is built around. What do you do when a violation is unfair? There are plenty of ways it can go wrong. Officer types the wrong DOT number, writes up an HOS violation without realizing it was an ELD glitch, assigns a crash to you because another carrier's DOT differs by one digit. You find out 2 or 3 weeks later when the violation is already sitting on SMS, eating your points. To fight it in the old days, you had to find the right office in the right state, find the specific person, file through that state's internal process, and wait. With no guarantee FMCSA would even learn you tried. Most carriers gave up and took the hit. Violations piled up, ratings dropped, insurance went up. FMCSA cleaned this up and built one online system, DataQ, Data Quality System. Within the system, the formal request is called an RDR, Request for Data Review. What DataQ can challenge: 4 types of records in the FMCSA database: roadside inspections, inspection reports, and the violations on them; crash reports filed by state police; investigations, results of FMCSA investigations; crash preventability determinations, non-preventable status on a crash under the dedicated program. What DataQ can't do. Pause. This is where every other newcomer gets confused. Stop and read carefully. DataQ does not cancel tickets or fines. At all. The ticket court is a different universe. Different hearing, different lawyer, different process. DataQ only works on records in the FMCSA database, on things that affect your CSA score. Example: driver gets stopped for speeding. He gets a citation, fine, and the violation goes into the inspection report. Citation, state court only. Violation on the inspection report, DataQ, but only after the court rules in the driver's favor. Without a court ruling, DataQ won't even read your request. Memorize this sequence: court first, then DataQ. It saves companies from serious CSA damage every month. 14.2. How the system works under the hood. Once you understand the mechanics, you won't panic when the answer doesn't come for 3 months. 1. You file the request through the DataQ portal. FMCSA forwards it to the safety office of the state where the inspection or crash happened. 3. The state inspector pulls the original documents, calls the officer who wrote the report, reviews your arguments. 4. The state inspector makes a decision. 5. FMCSA updates the database to match that decision. The key point: FMCSA doesn't change anything on its own. The state decides. If the state says no, FMCSA won't jump over their head. So, your request isn't written for FMCSA. It's written for one specific person, a state inspector who'll open it Monday morning with a cup of coffee. Timing: the official deadlines after the April 2026 DataQ's reform. Initial review within 21 days. Reconsideration, another 21 days. Final review within 45 days. In real life, simple cases with clear evidence, 2 to 5 days. Medium, 2 to 4 weeks. Crashes and non-preventable reclassifications, 1 month to 6. Disputed cases with back and forth, up to a year. I've seen cases where the favorable answer came on the 4th month. Patience and regular nudges. More on nudges below. If they say no, a denial is no longer the end of the road. Since the April 2026 reform, you can request a reconsideration. It is run by independent reviewers who took no part in the first decision, and after that, a final review. A denial must come with an explanation, the list of evidence considered, and the next step. and you can file an RDR up to 3 years after an inspection and 5 years after a crash. 14.3. What actually gets reversed? The first question a newcomer asks, if I file, will they remove it? The answer depends on the category. Category 1. The violation isn't yours at all. Officer mixed up the DOT. Or you got a crash because of a carrier with a similar number. Odds are high if you have evidence showing where your truck actually was at that moment. ELD, BOL, GPS trail, photos. Category 2. Officer miscategorized. Typical scenario, Ivan gets 395.26B. ELD data recorded incorrectly. Safety pulls an official malfunction letter from the ELD provider with the date of the glitch. Attaches it along with the logbook. Violation usually gets removed. Another scenario, driver gets written up under 392.2, violation of state laws, because his regular driver's license, not CDL, expired. But 392.2 is about commercial operation, and the driver's CDL and medical card are valid. You attach copies of the valid CDL and med card, explain that a regular DL has nothing to do with commercial driving. Removed. Category 3. Violation was real, but you closed it. Brake violation T13 CCR and its cousins. You took the truck straight to the shop, fixed it, did a new annual inspection. You upload to DataQ. Original inspection report, shop invoice with a description of the work. New annual inspection, clean, photos after the repair. Often they'll drop part of the violations, e.g. air loss rate exceeded, and keep the rest. That's still a win, fewer points. Category 4. Court ruling on a ticket. Driver got a citation for speeding. In court, the judge reduced or dismissed it. You upload the court disposition to DataQ, and the violation on the inspection report gets aligned with the court's decision. Crashes. Reclassification. Its own topic. Section 14.5. Category 6. ELD glitches. The toughest. Inspector sees an odometer or engine hours jump and writes a false log. In reality, it's a device glitch. The driver had no physical ability to edit or use. Proving it takes time, sometimes 3 to 4 tries. You attach. ELD instruction manual, shows no manual odometer entry is possible. Malfunction letter from the provider. Detailed logbook with origin codes, auto manual. GPS trail that matches the logbook. Sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. But on why you file, even in hopeless cases, see Section 14.8. When not to file. Driver actually violated, the logbook confirms it, you have no counter evidence. The truck was actually broken, and you didn't repair it. The driver's medical card really did expire, and it's obvious. DataQ here is a waste of time. Put that energy into driver training and closing the gap. Chapter 17. 14.4. The filing procedure, step by step. If the interface scares you, the DataQ interface is an ordinary form with drop-downs. What's scary isn't clicking buttons, it's writing persuasive text. We'll handle the text with a template below. For now, just walk through the steps. Step 1. Registration. 2 ways. 1. Through the FMCSA portal if you already have a company account. There's a DataQ section. 2. Directly through dataqs fmcsa.gov. Register as a user. You need DOT number and PIN. If the PIN is lost, request a new one through the FMCSA portal. It'll come by mail to the company address in 5 to 10 days. Whole registration takes about 20 minutes. Step 2. Choose request type. Click Add Request. System asks what you're challenging. Crash event, a crash. Inspection violation, including requesting a copy of report. Inspection or violation. Roadside citation warning. Ticket or warning. Non-roadside, US DOT audit investigation. Audit or investigation. Registration, insurance, household goods compliance. Registration and insurance. Drug and alcohol clearinghouse petition. Clearinghouse records. I don't know, if nothing fits. Step 3. Subcategory. Each type has its own. For crash event, for example. Not mine, motor carrier or driver. Crash isn't yours. Crash cannot be prevented. Driver couldn't avoid it. Duplicate crash record. Duplicate. Crash report missing key data. Data missing. Crash report contains incorrect information. Error in the report. Post-crash inspection ADA DOT. Question about the post-crash inspection. Other. Everything else. For inspection, use inspection report contains incorrect information. If you're challenging it, then by definition the information is incorrect. Universal category. Step 4. Identifier. Enter state and report number. The system auto-populates date, driver, truck, and the list of violations. Step 5. Narrative. The main thing. Section 14.6. Step 6. Supporting documents. Simple rules. All photos in one PDF, not 50 separate files. Name files like a human, not img3847.jpg, but ELD Malfunction Letter samsara 572024.pdf. Only upload what helps your position. Extra documents dilute focus and give the inspector reasons to doubt. Step 7. Submit and follow up. After submission, the case gets a number. Watch the status, and every 7 to 10 days, send a short message. Any updates on this case? Why this matters. Thousands of cases fall into DataQ every day. Yours easily slides to the bottom of the queue. Each message is a notification to the inspector, pushing your case back up. Without follow-up, your case can sit for months. Checklist. Checklist before submit. Correct category and subcategory. Correct report number and state. Narrative, facts, no emotion with CFR reference. All supporting documents attached. Photos in one PDF. File names meaningful. Nothing extra that could throw the inspector off. Copy of everything saved on your side. Company file, DataQ, date number. 14.5. Crashes. Non-preventable and non-reportable. The most valuable topic in DataQ. A crash hits CSA harder than any other violation. Reclassifying a single crash as non-preventable can mean dozens of points off the crash indicator. The Crash Preventability Determination Program, FMCSA, launched a program that lets a carrier prove the crash falls into one of 21 eligible, non-preventable crash types. The list was expanded by FMCSA effective December 1, 2024. The driver objectively could not have prevented it. The main groups simplified. 1. Struck a parked stationary or legally stopped CMV. 2. CMV was rear-ended and not at fault. 3. CMV struck head-on by another vehicle crossing into its lane. 4. Crash with a driver under alcohol drugs, not yours. 5. Crash with a wrong-way driver, not yours. 6. Crash with a suicide by vehicle or a pedestrian walking on the highway. 7. Crash with an animal in the road. 8. Crash caused by falling cargo from another vehicle, debris, or collapsed infrastructure. 9. Plus any crash where video footage demonstrates the sequence of events. The full list of 21 types, fmcsa.gov/Crash Preventability Determination Program. If your case fits one of them, you'd be foolish not to file. The difference: non-preventable versus non-reportable. Non-preventable, the crash happened, but CSA ignores it when calculating the crash indicator. Non-reportable, the crash shouldn't be in the system at all, doesn't meet FMCSA criteria, no fatalities, no injuries requiring immediate treatment, no tow-away. It's removed entirely. Either outcome is a win. Typical scenarios. Scenario A. Loss of control in clear weather. Driver is on the interstate, suddenly loses control, trailer tips. Weather clear, road dry, speed normal. Police report, photos, negative post-accident drug alcohol test. You file the full package plus follow-up every 2 to 3 days. 2 weeks later, non-preventable. Scenario B. Side hit during a maneuver. Driver maneuvers per the rules, another vehicle strikes him. Police report confirms our driver didn't violate. File. -2 weeks, non-preventable. Scenario C. Empty trailer, fog, stop traffic ahead. Cold, low visibility, empty trailer, different inertia when empty. Traffic stops, driver brakes, empty trailer jackknifes. Impact. You file. Next day the inspector asks for the full police report. You'd submitted the short version. You upload the full one. Then silence for a few weeks. You follow up every week. Almost 3 months later. Non-preventable. Long, but worth it. I've seen this pattern many times. Complicated crashes don't get flipped to non-preventable right away, but they get flipped if you press correctly. Mandatory package for a crash request. Full police accident report, not the short version. Crash towing report with tow details. Post-accident drug and alcohol test, negative. Photos from the scene, in one PDF. Dashcam video if you have it. This is gold. Driver statement, short, factual. Witness statements, if any. ELD logbook at the time of the crash, to show HOS was clean. Without a negative post-accident drug alcohol test, your non-preventable request is weak. This is a mandatory move after any serious crash. Do it right away, not 3 days later. 14.6. The narrative that wins. This is the skill that separates a safety professional from a beginner. Bad narrative equals denial. Good one equals win. Structure: 1. Greeting, short, polite. 2. Inspection, crash number and date. 3. What happened, facts, no emotion. 4. Why the violation is not justified, with CFR reference. 5. What's attached. 6. Request: please review and remove this violation. 7. Contact for follow-up. Principles: facts, not feelings. Not the officer was biased, but at the time of inspection the odometer showed X. The report lists Y. Cite the law. Open 49 CFR, find the provision. Per 49 CFR 392.2, every CMV must be operated in accordance with the laws of the jurisdiction. 10 times stronger than, we think this is unfair. Short and concrete. 1 tight page beats 5 pages of literature. Polite: the inspector is a human. Please help us resolve this. Works better than remove immediately. Leave the door open. Let us know if you need additional information. Signal that you're ready to talk. Template for an ELD violation. Hello. We would like to request a review of inspection.number, dated.date for driver.name, dot.number. The inspector cited violation 395.26b, ELD data recorded incorrectly, odometer, engine hours. After reviewing the driver's logbook and contacting our ELD provider, we confirmed that the device experienced a documented malfunction on date. The malfunction affected odometer and engine hour readings automatically, and the driver had no ability to manually override these values. Please see attached. 1. Official malfunction letter from provider. 2. Driver's ELD logbook with origin codes, all entries marked auto. 3. Trit sheet with accurate locations and mileage. The violation is not justified because the incorrect data resulted from a device malfunction, not driver negligence or manipulation. Kindly review and remove this violation from our record. Let us know if you need additional information. Thank you. Name: safety manager, company, phone, email. How not to do it. Hello, our driver is not at fault. The inspector is wrong. Remove the violation. Guaranteed denial. No facts, no CFR, no documents, nothing for the inspector to work with. 14.7. 2 tracks. For owners. 1. 3 trucks. 1 violation per quarter. Handle it yourself. A quality request takes 1 to 3 hours. Dig into the facts. Pull documents. Write the narrative. If the reversed violation drops your insurance by $1,000 a year, that's a good return on your time. But when you're getting 2 to 3 violations a month, or you're unsure whether a case qualifies for reclassification, delegate. A badly written request is worse than no request. The inspector remembers a company as loud about nothing, and your next requests get read with prejudice. For staff safety managers, employed safety manager. DataQ is one of the areas where your value is measured in numbers. I reversed 5 violations this quarter. CSA dropped from 67 to 52. That's a concrete conversation with the owner. Keep a DataQ register. A table, filing date, inspection or crash number, violation type, first response date, final decision date, outcome. This is your showcase for the owner, and your personal tool. In a year you'll see patterns. Which categories the state reverses, which it doesn't, which inspectors work fast, which don't. 14.8. Why file even in near-hopeless cases? An unfamiliar principle, but an important one. File even when you're sure they won't remove it. 4 reasons. 1. Sometimes they do remove it. Inspectors are humans, each with their own strictness level. I've seen it. The same ELD violation type, denied 3 times, approved on the 4th. Different inspector. 2. The insurance company reads this. Renewal time. The underwriter looks at CSA, sees violations. You show 20 DataQ cases, 15 5 denied. The company is working. To the insurer, that's a direct signal of lower risk. 3. Compliance review. When FMCSA comes, Chapter 17, you show the correspondence on every disputed violation. The violation itself doesn't go away, but it demonstrates a management culture, and that affects the audit outcome. 4. You learn. Every request makes you faster. You phrase better, you find the CFR more precisely, you pack evidence tighter. After 20 cases, you'll do in an hour what used to take a day. 14.9. Where people break most often. 1. Request without evidence. We think it's unfair, automatic denial. 2. Trying to fight tickets in DataQ. Again, fines go to state court. DataQ comes after court with the disposition. 3. Emotion in the narrative. The officer was rude and biased. Even if true, don't write it. Write facts and regulations. 4. 50 separate files. The inspector won't open each one. 1 PDF. 5. Multiple violations in one inspection without structure. If you're challenging 3 violations out of 4, structure it. Violation 1, reason. Violation 2, reason. Otherwise, the inspector gets lost and denies all of them. 6. No follow-up. Filed and forgot for 2 months. Case sits at the bottom. Write every 7-10 days. 7. Malfunction letter after the fact. If the ELD glitched, request the letter from the provider that same day. A month later, the logs may no longer be available, and the letter can't be recovered. 8. No post-accident drug alcohol test. After a serious crash, the test is mandatory. Without it, a non-preventable request is built on air. Key takeaway. Chapter 14 Takeaway. 1. DataQ is FMCSA's single federal system for challenging records in your CSA. 2. The formal request is called an RDR, Request for Data Review. 3. The state decides, not FMCSA, write for the state inspector. 4. What can be reversed? Miscategorizations, someone else's violations, fixed mechanical issues, court rulings on tickets, crashes flipped to non-preventable, non-reportable. 5. DataQ does not cancel tickets. That's state court. After court, the inspection record can be adjusted through DataQ. 6. Strong narrative equals facts plus CFR plus documents plus polite tone. 7. Crash, non-preventable, CSA ignores it, or non-reportable, deleted. 8. Follow up every 7-10 days, otherwise the case sinks to the bottom. 9. File even doubtful cases. It works for the insurer, for compliance review, and for you. 10. Keep a DataQ register, a management showcase, and a training tool. You've got this on Chapter 14, if you can explain what DataQ is and how it differs from state court. You know the step-by-step filing procedure. You understand what's really worth challenging and what's a waste of time. You know the difference between non-preventable and non-reportable. You can write a structured narrative with a 49 CFR reference. You know the mandatory document package for both inspection and crash requests. You've set up or are ready to set up a DataQ register. You understand why to file even in non-obvious cases. DataQ is direct money. Every violation reversed affects insurance. Renewal in 6-12 months can be $310K cheaper. Brokers. Many check CSA before tendering a load. FMCSA oversight frequency. The red zone attracts compliance reviews. The cost of entry is time. Dig in, write the narrative, collect the documents, run correspondence for weeks. An owner with 3 trucks rarely has 3 hours per request, and that's normal. Trucker Navi runs the full DataQ challenge cycle, from inspection analysis to preparing the request to correspondence with the state inspector to the final outcome. Logbook cases, mechanical condition, speeding, reclassifying crashes to non-preventable, this is our daily work. The service is included in the Safety Compliance Starter, $189 a month, up to 3 trucks, and Growth, $349 a month, 4 to 8 trucks packages. Large standalone cases, complex crashes, compliance review with mass challenges are priced individually. Over here, 315-871-0833, WhatsApp +1 929 347 4410. TruckerNavi.com, data@truckernavi.com. That was a chapter from Safety Manager from Zero to Expert by Dmitry Borovoy, founder of Trucker Navi. The full book is on Amazon. The companion page is at truckernavi.com/en/book.